What's going on, guys? It's your boy Tommykin here and welcome back to the channel. Today I present to you top 10 famous real life monsters caught on camera. If you guys like this, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button and post notifications, turn them on to let you know when I upload in the future. But guys, something a little bit different on the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and if you like any more of this sort of content, please subscribe and follow along in the next one. But guys, much love. I'll see you all in the next video. Enjoy.
I had an encounter with a skunk ape, and it completely altered the course of my life.
Wait, excuse me?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 famous monsters caught on camera.
Justin says he's seen them before. He describes himself as a chupacabra hunter.
This is about my fourth one that I sighted. This is the second one we've gotten on camera.
They searched the area. Nobody to be found, not a soul.
Take a look at this viral video from La Junta in southeastern Colorado.
For this list, we'll be looking at the creepiest alleged
Excellent,
photographic and
Dobby!
video evidence of legendary creatures, including those not from Earth. We'll be including some that
Freaking
are generally
Dobby!
thought to be hoaxes, but that have nonetheless become iconic. We will, however, be excluding ghosts. Which photo or video do you find the most convincing? Let us know in the
Alright, come on,
comments.
guys. Let's see what we
Number
got.
10, Mothman.
Mothman.
The Mothman's window of fame was brief, but left a lasting impact.
Put him out, put him out, put him out, put him out, put him out.
Put him out? I just seen it.
Its reign of terror only lasted from November of 1966 to December of 1967, with the first headline reading, "Couples see man-sized bird creature something." Said to haunt Point Pleasant, West Virginia, it was described by eyewitnesses as
There was a
quote,
movie?
a large flying
Hello?
man with 10-foot wings and glowing red eyes.
Interesting.
However, the Mothman may be back. In November of 2016, a resident snapped some pictures of what looked like an airborne man with wings and skinny legs. The man insists that the photos are genuine, and he reportedly wasn't even aware of the Mothman legend before seeing the creature flying in the sky.
Harris has met many Mothman believers over the years, like the Smiths.
You have eyewitnesses, so, you know, yeah, it does have potential, and I do sort of want to believe.
Number 9, Ningen.
Do you guys believe there's a Mothman out there? If you do, make sure you hit the like button down below. Much love.
Stories about the Ningen are relatively recent, originating on the Japanese text board
yeah.
2 channel. Supposedly, it was first sighted by a Japanese whaling vessel off the coast of Antarctica. The crew watched as a pale, humanoid whale-like creature emerged from the water. Descriptions vary, with some eyewitnesses claiming it has arms and legs, while others say
looks like a big turd.
Hands, tails, and tentacles.
Wow.
The Japanese paranormal magazine Moo picked up the story in 2007 and even displayed a Google Earth screenshot of what appeared to be a Ningen in the South Atlantic. Unfortunately, not much is known about the Ningen at this point.
The Ningen.
I have to admit, that is one unsettling photo.
That is a very weird
Number
photo.
8, skunk ape.
Skunk
While
ape.
tales of foul-smelling simians in Florida go a long way back, they peaked in the 1960s and 70s. According to eyewitnesses,
Never heard of the skunk
it was a
ape before.
rusty red color and stank like a skunk. In 2000, Ochapee resident Dave Sheely filmed what he claims was a skunk ape, although others counter it was a man in a gorilla suit. Later that same year, a photo was anonymously sent to the Sarasota Sheriff's
I've seen this photo. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
as an orangutan, but
It does
that
look like
didn't
an orangutan.
satisfy everyone.
I had an encounter with a skunk ape, and it completely altered the course of my life.
In 2012,
It's like the term
filmmaker
skunk
Stacey
ape just
Brown
sounds ridiculous
caught
to
what he
me.
claims was thermal footage of a skunk ape during a close encounter at a night in Florida's Torrey State Park.
They saw that the creature had run through a barbed wire fence, that they were able to obtain hairs.
Okay.
They sent the hairs to their lab, and it came back as an unknown creature.
Number 7, Chupacabra. First reported in Puerto Rico
Chupacabra is
in
interesting.
1995, the Chupacabra is said to resemble a small bear with a row of spines on its back.
Justin says he's seen them before. He describes himself as a chupacabra hunter.
This is about my fourth one that I sighted. This is the second
Is
one
it
we've
like- I
gotten
don't know,
on
is it-
camera.
It purportedly sucks the blood of livestock,
Yeah.
with its name literally meaning goat sucker in Spanish.
Yeah.
The legend is mainly centered around Puerto Rico, northern Mexico, and the southern
interesting.
United
It is
States,
interesting.
with a supposed sighting in Houston in 2019.
Houston,
But
okay.
perhaps it roams further afield, because in 2016,
What is
a video
that?
was published online depicting a bipedal creature with a stooped back, as voices spoke in Portuguese. To be honest, it looks very much animated,
Yeah.
but it is pretty creepy. Number 6, Trunco. Every now
See,
and
that's
then,
the thing
a
now.
horrific
People
mass
are
of
so
flesh and
smart out
organs
there,
will
you just
wash
don't
up
know
on shore.
what.
They're known disgustingly enough as globsters. In 1924,
You just don't know what's
a
real and what's
globster
fake.
appeared on the shore of
It's crazy.
Margate, South Africa. Only this one was a little different. Eyewitnesses described the mass as having snow-white fur and a trunk, with one farmer describing it as a giant polar bear. The witnesses also state that the creature was battling 2 killer whales before it washed up on shore.
Oh, wow.
It sat there for 10 days and was never studied by an expert. Photos have since emerged of the globster, showing humans standing next to a giant white mass. Number 5, Yeti.
Welcome to the
Dude, right.
Himalayas!
In 1951,
All right, but sorry, before this starts, right? I've had an experience with a Yeti. All right, now you guys might not believe that, but I promise you guys, your boy's an experienced Yeti finder. All right, I won't tell you guys a story. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys a story. One time, guys, I was up north. All right, in the snowy mountains of the Yorkshire Dales. Okay, if you don't know where that is, I would recommend going. It's a beautiful place. All right, I was little and I was asleep in the. I won't sleep in the car. I was just resting against a window, looking out. It was beautiful, but it was like foggy and misty, and it was all snowy and icy, and it was quiet up there. It was weird. And then I saw a shadow of a figure standing about 7 feet tall, and it was big, like it was a big creature. It like outlined against the snow, and I was like, "What is that?" And then it ran. Like it ran like alongside the car, like not like close to the car, but like at a distance. Like where I just saw like a faint like outline of it. Sorry, voice crack, guys. Sorry, but you know. Anyways, and then it parted and it ran off. And then I drove by and I hit everyone in the car family. I was like, guys, I've just seen a Yeti. But they didn't believe me. Spread the word, guys. Yetis exist. All right, let's crack on.
an expedition led by English mountaineer Eric Shipton identified the route later used for the first successful ascent of Mount Everest. The expedition also made a more startling find. With Dr. Michael Ward, Shipton discovered and photographed alleged Yeti footprints, igniting debate that's continued ever since. Each print measured 13 inches long and was twice as broad as a human foot.
Why can't they call me the adorable snowman or the agreeable snowman, for crying out loud? I'm a nice guy.
Snoko?
They also found claw marks etched in the glacier. These weren't the first such photos either. In 1937, English mountaineer Frank Smith had also taken a photo of footprints in the snow. However, experts agreed that they probably belonged to a bear. The Yeti might still be around. In 2019, the Indian Army claimed to have found Yeti footprints in the Himalayas.
Did they find?
Number 4, Hook Island sea monster.
But did they follow
Located
it? You know,
Queensland, Australia,
how far
Hook
did it
Island
go?
is an uninhabited and rugged
What the hell
island
is that?
serves as a popular tourist destination.
It's like a
owing to
tadpole.
its colorful coral.
What is that?
In 1964, the island became known around the world owing to a series of photos that seemed to depict a tadpole-like sea monster. The photos were taken by a man named Robert Le Sirach, who spotted the creature in the island's Stonehaven Bay. Le Sirach estimated the creature to be upwards of 80 feet long. Various explanations have been put forth, like the monster actually being a deflated skyhook balloon or
That's an alligator.
plastic sheet. Or it could be a genuine sea monster.
Weird.
For the sake of excitement, we're gonna go with that one. Number 3, the Solway Firth
I don't know. It
Spaceman.
looks like a
People have
like a
been trying
tadpole.
to prove the existence of aliens for decades. Many photos and videos turn out to be hoaxes.
Yeah,
Like the
aliens are so
infamous
creepy.
Alien autopsy
Like,
video
aliens
that made
freak
waves
me
in
out, like, low-key.
1995, only to be revealed as fake a decade later. Debate persists, however,
Yeah,
around
it's
the
weird.
Solway Firth Spaceman, photographed in 1964. While relaxing
I remember
on
that
Burr
picture.
Marsh in Cumbria, England, firefighter Jim Templeton took a series of photos of his 5-year-old daughter. One of them depicts a mysterious astronaut-like figure
weird.
standing or floating in the background. Some people argue that the figure is Templeton's wife and that her pale blue dress appears white due to overexposure. Others are not convinced.
He's hoping that even after all this time, the mystery can still be solved.
That's the question. Who is he? Where's he from? Those are the two questions we want answered.
Number 2, Bigfoot. There are plenty of supposed photos and videos of Bigfoot out there. Some are easy to believe.
Bigfoot's
like
an
the photo of a
interesting one.
juvenile Bigfoot
It's a very
captured
interesting
by a
one.
Pennsylvania man in 2007. Others, like the Sasquatch skull supposedly found on Mars, really strain credulity. One of the most debated of all is undoubtedly the Patterson-Gimlin film, named after its creators, Roger Patterson and Robert Gimlin. Captured in 1967, the film depicts
But it walks so naturally like a human.
Walking through Northern California's
Like, it doesn't, like, that doesn't seem animalistic at all.
Video evidence of a cryptozoological creature, and the film has been studied, analyzed, and parodied for decades.
New York One has just received some exclusive amateur news footage that you just might want to follow up on. There seems to be a strange man dressed as an elf wandering through Central Park.
Its authenticity remains in question, but for many,
I didn't know that was related to the that clip. That was real funny.
Sorry, Julian. We thought you were Sam Square.
Number 1. Loch Ness Monster.
Lockie. Love a bit of Loch Ness.
Underwater creatures have made headlines, from the aforementioned Hook Island sea monster to Raystown Ray in Pennsylvania. But none are as popular as Nessie. Said to inhabit
Nessie's
Loch Ness
probably
in
the living
Scotland,
legend.
This monster has been inspiring reports since as far back as the 6th
Wow.
century, although they really only picked up steam in the 1930s. The monster shot to worldwide fame in 1934 thanks to the infamous surgeon's photograph, supposedly taken by Robert Kenneth Wilson. Sadly, most now agree that it was a hoax. However, there are dozens of other photos and videos that have made waves, including the well-known Dinsdale film, taken in 1960.
So there you go, guys. There's the top 10 famous real-life monsters caught on camera. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Are you a fan of this sort of content? Do you believe in these sort of videos, or do you just think it's all hoax and none of it's real or believable? But guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Also, guys, make sure you subscribe and hit them post notifications just to let you know when I go live in the future. But guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.